Alright. Alright!
Alright.
Time to feed these little friends
Yes.
who have always been alive.
Never anything but alive.
Hi, Tuttle. Yeah, happy Mario. Was there something specific we needed to do? I don't think there was.
No. I think we're maybe gonna do the Justicar's loyalty mission, but I don't remember.
Let's see. Yeah, because last time we helped our good friends Jack and Grunt.
Yep. Hi, Tuttle.
And that's what we did.
Yep. That's yep.
I
How was that?
I don't remember if we had to, like...
I mean, we could explore the Normandy crash site and retrieve our helmet.
We could recruit Tally.
Oh, we don't want to do that yet, though. We don't do Tally, like, super last. Because I think she's the gateway, and then the next one is,
IFF Reaper. The Reaper IFF is the gateway.
Oh, I thought that Tally was also a gateway. Like, I think we want to get, like, as many of the loyalty missions done as we can.
Like, the biggest issue is that after the IFF mission, we only have so many missions before, to get our last squad mate, loyal.
Yeah.
Our last little friend.
Our little blinky head friend.
Our little blinky head friend who's nice.
Yes, we love him.
This is a Pro Legion stream.
Yeah.
Always have been, always will be. Alright, I guess we'll, go Mega to Omega.
And, kill Goth Samara, so that regular Samara doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, then we'll kill Samara, and then we'll have her very sexy and not deadly and horrible daughter.
No! No!
Wait, what?
No non-standard game overs.
Oh, wait, really? I thought that's what- oh,
No.
Well, let's go get this first. Oh, wait, that's right, it's over here.
Noom?
What could this be?
Looks like a very small, very dense planet. Oh.
Probe launched.
Densest of planets you ever did see. Although not mineral dense.
Probe launched.
Nice chunk of platinum, though.
Yeah. Gold pressed platinum.
What?
Totally, you do not.
What's the title saying? Eddie Gordo, Korean Backdash, Armor King. I love Tekken. Okay, yeah, okay.
Takken, like, you know, the planet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but
that
he
was-
does not.
That was not a joke that was made for me.
Tuttle has fighting game op onions, and I know many of them. It's made for Maid, though. Hi, Maid!
Hello, made.
Launching probe.
Hey, there we go.
Is that Ezo, pleaso?
There's the good stuff.
Get good.
Probe launched.
Oh. Hello.
Probe launched.
Woo!
Yes,
Launching
please.
probe.
Wow.
Hold on, I see something. Well, would you look at that?
Probe launched.
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh, yeah!
Probe away.
Ooh!
Oh.
Launching probe.
Oh, hey! Oh.
Game's throwing the horns at you.
It's a kitty head.
It is. So fabulous. How's Ollie doing?
She seems okay. She's
Did she
been a
miss you
little...
while you were gone?
Huh?
Did she miss you while you were gone?
I think so. She adjusted to being here, to being back here really easily, though she's been a little aloof.
Ah. Probably just a little worried that things might have
Walk away.
changed. She'll
Mm-hmm.
get back into the swing of things.
I see Zo the Ezo.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
This is quite
Okay,
the planet.
Yeah, I've chopped it down to moderate, but, or you have, but, yeah. An abundance.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Still moderate. Must be something going on.
Guess.
Hi, Chai.
Chai?
There it is.
Launching probe.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Ah, a little sleepy.
Little green planet.
Little green planet.
Mmm.
Ammonia and methane. Methane. Sign me up.
Free green for life. I don't want that. I don't want that either. I want...
I don't think this kind of planet usually has Ezo on it, though.
No, but I want platinum.
Launching probe.
Like that in them.
Platinum like
Probe
that.
away. Launching probe.
Little bitty planet.
Itty bitty.
Look at this itty bitty planet.
It's a big rock,
It's a big rock.
but it's a very round rock.
Yeah, it is.
All these rocks are perfectly round.
Probe away.
It's beautiful for its spherosity. Much like
Launching probe.
a cycle, it is a sphere.
Okay, you say so.
I do say so.
Probe away.
Sorry, I can't stop yawning.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly. Wait, that's our dead helmet with our skull still in it. No wait, it's fine. No, wait. Holy guacamole.
I mean, it's odd.
Probe away.
Turns out that giant Ezo deposit is just you after you splat it all over the surface.
Launching probe.
There it is.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Fine.
Probe away. I have found something.
Time to look at a ship that was once new, old, new, old.
Uh,
Hey, Shuttle. Hey, Tuttle. Hey, Tuttle Shuttle.
Tunnel shuttle. find all the pieces.
Hey.
Flamingo. Ended up putting the monument where the crew's quarters were. But
Oh. Thanks, Presley.
read all the entries. And then he died.
He sure did.
Anyway. Find all those dog tags.
I think I'll just place a monument and leave.
Oh, god damn it. Don't fuck with me like that.
Oh, hey! Oh man, I remember the good times I had with this element zero. Yoink.
Yeah.
Hey, it's these things.
Crew's quarters.
Creepy. I never understood what these were. Just kidding. They're like coffins, which is weird. Oh, this looks like a nice place.
Yeah, you can set up your summer home here. Just not letting you step off into that abyss, huh, Shell?
It's not. I'm very upset.
I can tell. Don't be silly, she didn't die in there. She was already dead.
Can't believe she died in here. can't believe it wasn't Caden who died in here.
Yeah, well.
Okay, Shy, thank you for that. Hi, Frank.
Frank.
You're here.
He is here.
We're having memories of a game you didn't see.
Yep.
Chai, I ask myself that question a lot. Thanks, maid. Well, you are primed to have some gamer opinions now. Hell yeah.
Bloop, bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I need more.
Maybe it's inside this fragile crate.
Caden didn't die, Chai, because fuck space racist. Actually, yes. It is inside that explodable crate.
Yep. What if it's in...
Kabloom! I'm amused. Give me some good explosions. Or more.
Hey! Oh man, good times. Remember that one
Good-
time when the
good time
Ezo...
yeah, when
was
we
like-
drank Ezo shots and our
Yeah.
beds exploded.
Yeah, it was
And we
great.
had
The
to
next
get a whole new
morning,
crew.
the Ezo just like wouldn't even wake up. It's just like, oh no, I don't want to upgrade your biotics. Classic Ezo.
Hey, remember when we all drank Ezo and we died and the Ezo formed into new S's?
No!
Good times.
I already got that one. Probably missed a box or 5.
I mean, as long as they didn't have dog tags in them, whatever.
I think they all do.
Oh.
So I just wanted to triple check. It's like triple checking, but 3 times.
I see. I learn new things every day.
It's true. You do. Not me. I already knew that. I knew all
Yeah.
things.
Yes, yes. Well. I learn new things every day because I keep on forgetting the old things.
Well, you know what they say. Out with the old, in with the new. 2 more tags! That's right, Frank. Old with the old, in with some goo. Tuttle, how dare you? How dare you
Garbage in.
bring this into this good, clean family stream?
Garbage in, garbage out.
Fuck.
Jog, 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 jog. I think
guess
it's leg day for Shepherd.
every day's leg day for Shepherd.
I mean, yeah. Although you got servos doing some of the literal heavy lifting.
Thank you, Frank. It's been... Oh, hey, a helmet.
There's our head. Our head at...
I've heard that an 11-year-old with opinions on, the Will Apple whatever creepypasta video game knows Linux. That's what I've heard about it.
Yeah, although to be fair, he only knows Linux because that's what they named his kid sister after.
Oh, that's even better than the joke that was told yesterday about that. And by joke, everybody just assumed that some kid's dad made them learn Linux, but no, you are more correct.
You know that at least one person out there, one really, really obsessed person who somehow managed to reproduce.
Yep.
Has named their kid Linux.
Specifically, named their daughter Linux. They wouldn't do that to their son. And then the kid turns out to be non-binary and changes their name.
I feel like there's a joke to be made there about computer binary languages. But
Oh!
I am not the one to make it because I don't know anything about computer worky.
It's the thought that counts. Where is that last dog tag?
Yeah, we're gonna find all the dog tags really quick, and then the last one is just gonna be like a fucking hour, and you'll be like, "Ah, welcome to the dog tag stream." Ah. I'm sorry, Shepard, but your last dog tag is on another planet.
It turned out the last dog tag was Shepard's!
Literally, it's like embedded in her chest sternum somewhere.
Chai, what have you unleashed upon this chat?
Oh dear, Amarok.
Samarakai Amarok.
What happened to good old-fashioned names like Zelda and Sephiroth?
Well, they're all adults now, and they want to give their kids better names.
Oh, I see.
Cooler names.
Cooler names.
Like Roxas.
Yes. Or Joffrey and,
Oh no!
Fucking... Oh, what's the dragon lady's name?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember because I was just offended by how much that series was talked up for its dragons, but the dragons don't really matter.
Yeah, no, it's not Cersei, it's, fucking... Oh, I don't remember. Oh well.
Maybe
It's funny that I don't remember because I read the books up until a point. Then I was like, I don't like this as much as Malazan, Books of the Fallen.
One last sparkle. That's all I need. There are no more boxes either.
I don't know what to tell you.
Tell me that there's a box.
There's a box shell. You've just completely missed it.
Oh, thank God. That'll be way easier to find than a little glint on the ground. Maybe it's in the back of there?
Maybe.
Oh, yes it is! It is!
Oh, good.
Oh my God, yes!
Woo!
Damn it, Talitha, die somewhere more convenient next time.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, now, where
do you-
to
where do you wanna
place
place
the
the
El Monumento? It's
What
like
do
a
you mean?
memento monument.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Over
You got
here.
options.
Over here in the bottom of the Normandy, where Ashley apparently died, and not on a planet that exploded.
Yeah.
In the crew's quarters that's filled with their coffin beds.
I always put it in the crew's quarters just because it feels like a gesture towards the rest of the crew instead of just like, you know.
Next
Having
to
it all
the
about you.
navigation map where reformed racist Presley died.
As opposed to unreformed racist Ashley.
Yeah, she didn't get reformed before she died.
No.
It takes longer. And if she dies before then it just doesn't happen.
Maybe next lifetime.
Up in the, this place?
The fucking
Navigation? No.
not bow of the ship. What is it? The bridge.
The bridge! Oh.
Oh.
We also...
Hey, look!
Yeah.
Joker, who totally died in this crash.
Well, I mean, I think she's also remembering people, like, being places. Doing
Nope, they're all
things.
dead.
Oh no, oh no.
They had a Joker resurrection project too.
Oh.
They just used all the leftover bits on him.
And the rest... Yeah, they just took some leftover bits and then they, applied
Slapped
them to Jared
an orange
Leto.
beard. Yeah, I slapped an orange beard on it. We're like, oh, that's good enough.
Or, I think there was one more. You can't put it next to the Mako, I don't think!
No.
The greatest of all... Oh, you can!
Oh, jeez. Well, honestly, I mean, if it were me and I was stuck in that ship and all the fucking life pods were gone and everything, I probably would get in the Mako. Just because if anything was going to survive. I mean, it's relatively intact.
Yeah. So the bridge, the under place, whatever that part is called in the ship.
For me, it's like
Below deck.
placing it, it's like fucking aesthetics versus meaning. You can either put it someplace that looks cool, or you can put it in a place that would have the most meaning to people who might someday come and visit the monument.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. But, but I want the chat to weigh in on this. Especially...
Yes, chat. Tell us where.
So, we've got next to the tank, next to the busted map of the galaxy, or universe, or no galaxy. Next to the busted
Cruise quarters.
cruise quarters, next to the busted
Cargo bay.
cargo bay, and next to the busted this.
Hey Joe, what do you know? Come on, people.
Come
Talk
on,
shop. Come on.
maid,
We've got all night.
maid.
Somebody express an opinion. You stoned ass motherfuckers.
Frank. Because Frank, you need Frank and Maid and Tuttle and Chai, you all need to contribute. See, Joe is here. Maid, pick where the monument goes. Joe has very kindly given an author of an idea.
We will turn this stream around if you guys don't pick a location.
I need to put a monument somewhere. Crashed Mako, says Frank. Maid, where do you say? Next to the Mako reactor.
That's 2 votes for Mako. Chai, this is barely a DLC. It's basically pick up the tags and place the monument. You can, if you played the vanilla game, you can pick where the monument goes.
Next to the Mako reactor.
Okay, everybody's saying Mako.
But Tuttle says hide it so no one can steal it. Well, thank you, Maid. Your vote that counts for 5 because you're a mood. Thank you, Frank. That's actually a very good reason. I got it. Put the monument next to the crashed Mako. Because teens will make out with it next to it. With it.
Make out with the monument.
There it is. We did it.
We
Wait.
did do it. Did we do it? Is any of this real?
Oh.
I guess they let you, like, change your choice if you want, I guess. If you decide you don't want it there, you can
Or
put
if you want to
somewhere
get,
else,
like, a cool screenshot pic somewhere else.
I guess.
I
Anyway.
refuse to change our mind, though, because we have engaged in a democratic vote, and as we all know, there's nothing more unassailable than a democratic vote. It always works and is good. Because, look, we win. Now, how do we get out of here?
Find the shuttle and get back
Oh,
on it.
right, the shuttle. The Tuttle.
No, we're not getting on the Tuttle, we're getting on the shuttle. There we are. Goodbye. Bye, Normandy.
Bye,
Back
Norman.
to the Normandy.
Hi, Norman.
Later, losers.
Jeez.
You get credits from that? No, didn't think so. Well, I mean, Align's fucking or whatever. Ezo!
Hell yeah.
Always good to get a little breeze.
I mean, Shy, Shepard would have to change her helmet anyway since she found her old one. So, while she's got her helmet off, she'll just give the monument a kiss.
Yep.
And it'll be fine.
Unfortunately, it's 0 degree weather, so her
Commander, you
lips
received
stick
a
to
new
the
message
monument.
at your private terminal.
Do you people not have sperm banks?
No.
Come on. My god.
I don't think it lasts.
Apparently it evaporates when it hits air or something to get it right in there, or it just...
Yeah, I mean, I think it just kind of... Yeah.
Krogans and their famous fizzing junk.
Well, they didn't have it before. I'm sure that before they could have done it.
That was a genophage! Damn you, Morden!
It's okay. It happens to everyone. Ah, damn that genophage! You didn't. No. No. That's not. No.
This isn't the genophage's fault.
Yes, it is!
Should we go to our quarters and stare contemplatively at our helmet?
Yeah. Let's stare at our helmet.
Stare at our helmet.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it is.
They're just staring at you every time you go to sleep. Pretty fucked up.
Hi, fish.
Hello, fish.
Have a little fun food.
And that's how Shell found out that you can also kill him from overfeeding him.
No!
Whoops! I love little noise it makes. Just a very good noise. I wonder who voiced it. Who got to voice Boo the miniature giant space hamster?
I'm dancing.
Probably try. I'd rather just have the one that makes it automatic and your fish never die. I like cats. When they're hungry, they yell at you. Boogie woogie boogie. Now the real question is, what music do you want playing when you get it on with Garrus? Trevor's just spinning in circles until she gets dizzy and lays down on the floor.
It's a very complicated dance.
Uh-huh.
It's very popular around the galaxy.
Yeah. By around the galaxy, you mean in Shepard's cabin as she flies around the galaxy.
Yes.
Well, we could go help Samara and get some of Shepard's, like, wicked moves, you know, on display at the nightclub.
So we could. I hope everybody enjoyed the little dance party, because it's
Yeah,
time to do
yes.
some serious business.
I always love dance parties. Here at the 24-hour Mass Effect dance party channel. We're all about the space unts.
Mm-hmm.
We need to refill? Yeah, okay. You got it, cool.
Always. Time to dock on Omega. Dock on Omega. Dock on Omega.
Daka 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 on
Doc-
Omega.
Daka. Daka. Daka.
More
Daka.
daka!
Daka. 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 Where?
Omega!
Woo! Tata, do
Armors
you
will help
play,
in surprising ways.
No, it would be, Chandelure, or Sceptile, or Charizard, or Pikachu? Because now you're much closer to the other thing.
Daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardot Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardot Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Nope.
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
Are the Vorcha gonna be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Says that
Come on, let me in.
it's the same
Ari's
sound
expecting
used
me.
by Boo in Baldur's Gate. But says Boo the Space Hamster is voiced by the lead programmer, whoever that is.
Great job, everyone.
Nothing to see here.
Thanks, Grizz. Keep up the good work. Oh. Well. Oh, hi, Thane. What are you doing up here? You know. It's just my thing, Frank. I'm always doing this. Hmm. Hey, Grizz! Hi! Oh, you are flat people. Oh, whoa! You're gray people. No. I know I cannot. Joe, I cannot. Is there a crouch? Oh, hey, there's Hanar up here.
Awesome.
Man, if I could talk to Arya, I'd be set.
Yeah.
Thanks, this one is getting quite inebriated. I don't actually know.
How to get down again?
Yeah. Wait. A prompt lit up? Oh,
Well,
no,
maybe
it's
if
not.
you talk to-
No,
maybe you talk to
yeah, it's not.
Grizz, You can get back down. I don't know.
No, I can't reach him. He's just so distant. He won't open up to anybody. It is fun being where I don't belong. And knowing that there are several Hanar attending. Oh, and an Elcor! There's an Elcor back there! Intensely aroused. The dancers are good this evening.
Pwah!
What if I did my little dance? Same, Tuttle. No, because I didn't technically go all the way up the stairs. I kind of didn't make it. Oh, hello? What is this? What is this collision? And why? Oh! Ah!
Are you trying to eat yourself into the universe?
Yes.
What's going on here?
At this point, yes, because I doubt I'm going to be able to get down.
No, you're gonna have to reload.
Yeah. But I like this. Thane can't figure out how to walk up here. I'm trying, Frank. It's not working, but I'm trying. Actions I can take? No, because... No, I can't do, any of that stuff, because this is not a combat area. Grizz! You're my only hope! Please!
Ah, Grizz.
Grizz! I've always loved you!
Grizz, can you see me? I'm coming to you from the spirit realm.
Grizz! Ooh, examine the door.
It really is the afterlife. This is the afterlife. Trapped inside a nightclub, and no one can see you or hear you, and you're just floating along. You can't order a drink.
Tuttle, you're right. It is just like that episode of TNG. Sorry. He's just, yeah, it is. At least the drinks won't be poisoned in death.
I mean, it could be poisoned.
Ugh. Uh...
Daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint in Ardot Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardot Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
So, you know anything about this? Well, my job. They breed fast.
I'll just be
Keep up
going.
the good work. Got something to report?
I'll just be
Keep
going.
up the good work.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be
I fucking love the Elcor bouncer.
Annoyed. They're so good.
Yep.
Man, I'll never look at those gray people the same again.
Yeah.
Shit!
What?
What?
Oh shit.
How did this happen again?
What? What'd you do? What'd you do, Cheryl?
I think it's a very specific. I think it's a very specific collision.
Take the other stairs, Cheryl.
Okay.
Take the other stairs. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Frank, I'd never. I mean, maybe a little. Also, we've been over this. This only ever happens when you're here.
God damn it, Frank.
Daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint in Ardot Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardot Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
So, you know anything about it? Well, my job. They breed fast.
I'll just be
Keep up the
going.
good work.
Come
Bugnet.
on, let me in. Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring. They were VIPs.
Can you even see me over here? Don't you know who I am?
Matter of factly. No. Get in line.
Look, I'll pay you. I'm prepared to offer you 50 credits.
With apparent interest, double it.
Okay, 100 credits.
Amused, double it.
200 credits?
Assertively, no. Get back in line.
I've had enough of this. Let me inside or I'll smash that smelly ass you call a face.
With barely constrained menace. Try it.
Whatever. I don't want to go in there anyway.
I wouldn't fuck with Nelcor, honestly.
So
I
good.
think they could wreck your shit.
Hi, Anto.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it.
Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does. You haven't done anything about it? Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I start looking. An Asari fugitive is hiding out here.
Oh.
I knew it. You
Yeah.
haven't done anything. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I start looking. Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Hey, I made it! Yep, I made it again! Haha! Take that, door! Whoop! Oh, look how unamused those eyes are. Joe, I know. I just really like doing it. Yeah. Whatever, says those eyes. I do think I'm such a jokester when I clip through the wall. Yeah, well, too bad they never bothered to get me out of the wall. Where were they? Well, they're not paid to have fun. Arya pays them to just do whatever she wants, or she'll kill them.
Yep, she pays them in the original currency, not killing them.
I mean, probably also in money, but it's a perk. Well, that was a fun newscast.
Yeah.
Okay, where was it again? Apartments.
End. End is not.
Oh, hi, Samara.
I've been investigating. This is the mother of the last victim. Speak to her. I will listen. Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
Yes. Yes, I am. That's not a lie.
Tell the truth.
I mean, these are all the truth.
Shall.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her.
Oh.
She was shy, but she was
Should've put
creative
that out.
and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
Here, let me
I
give
know
you a
what it
full
means to lose a
armor
daughter.
body hug.
I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
I didn't say anything about being respectful, but... to be fair, that might be one of the, most subtle interrupts that you're ever given.
Yep.
Like...
You didn't punch anyone.
Yeah, do the nice thing. Do the Paragon thing, and... Well, you just kind of helped her. You just kind of helped her when she was crying. That's all. It was nice. You were neither God nor menace. Just a friend. Oh. Hi, Morden.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a
Like me.
When we dance and the helix is flowing through me,
This is an issue in the year
me,
3000 whatever?
a longing. No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
I hate the future.
Yeah. Ironically, it's not. It's much less of an issue in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
There's writings all over their lore about cultural differences and how most of them are like, eh.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous.
Well, I mean, you're gonna kind of be together with her. You know what they say, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Jesus. Fuck.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morin's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who
Jack.
successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morin speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Yeah, I really am an artist on the battlefield, says Shepard.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
Meet me in the foyer of the VIP section, and we will work out the details. Soon there will be justice.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Maybe Neff's statues tell the future and show you how you'll die.
Look around, Shepard. Anything could be informative.
Oh, I did. Don't you worry. To Afterlife!
Repent!
Food!
Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location.
The Shepherd Memorial Pack is this year's hottest wedding location. Frank, you don't even understand how correct
Good.
you were about kids
Good.
coming to make out in front of the fucking memorial.
And you were laughing about me, about there being tourists.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Subtle.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. She'll
Got a
skill
little
at working smoothly
squinty
through a nightclub crowd.
She was
Hi there,
just
Samara.
she was just thinking
She'll
about
want
something.
you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
What about my statues? You make it sound like she's not going to care about my statues.
Getting her alone and falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Her eye gets kind of twitchy when she's got to kill a daughter.
Yeah. It's understandable.
Oh, hi, Vidge. Oh, Melm, you're here!
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
You mean creds like you'd buy them for?
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Yeah, eternity and terminal. Got it.
God damn it, Shell.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep ink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? You think she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Whatever, seen it all before, says
So
the
where's
eyes.
Floret?
Drinks there are so strong.
Oh, Floret? Oh, Floret's just over there.
I'm gonna talk to him.
I don't talk to people.
Thank you so much for helping me. Moira is
Can
right
you
on.
remind me what words I need to tell her?
Just say terminal
No.
and eternity in a
I have to
sentence.
go.
I couldn't remember!
Terminal eternity, and I've got a brain like Swiss cheese.
The terminal. T.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Terminal.
Is
Terminal.
there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Subtle!
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Oops!
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Okay.
I already said I love you, though.
Go dance.
I want to talk to the guy again.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
I'll just punch Mel.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Ain't hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone.
Am I supposed to intervene here?
You can if you want to. It takes like 3 things to attract your attention. You could just dance, but you're a shitty dancer.
Hey. Hey! I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Hell yeah! Just like the moves I practiced in the bedroom.
My name is Morin.
Oh no.
I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
Oh, remember I was dancing with my fish.
Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I think you're supposed to pick like Renegade
I
for
know
all
what
of,
I like.
Do you?
and then just bullshit her about that stuff.
I love Justicars.
No. Music.
Do you know
art.
anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
I like local artists.
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Vania.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Music.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Belton.
Sorry, but I just really... Oh, I love all genres.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
Alex.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Travel.
Sure.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I like the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes.
Frank!
When I travel, I find
Thank
myself
you.
drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Some people, they just like one genre music, but me, I just like seeing the musicians go out there and really play a good game.
Yep. Now we can stare at stuff in her apartment.
Hell yes. Love staring at stuff. Hey, look at this.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Huh. Oh, hold on. I saw a scan?
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
Well, I mean, if you're dueling to the death, sure.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
You know, you're not doing a very good job of hiding your intentions here, Lawrence.
Aha! I have you in 2 moves. Oh really? Stab.
Yeah, that's the way chess ends.
Check and mates. Thanks, you two. I think you've busted the screen out of your little widget. Not bad, not bad.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Thanks, Joe. Chessy Stabby is a pretty cool game.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat.
Me too.
I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
No! Yes, Morinth.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe.
Really?
I've never
Do
understood
they?
the fascination with safety. Some of us choose
Well,
differently.
maybe in gun space.
Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Yes, Morinth.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Cause you told me?
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
No.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Because you kind of are.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
What would I get from staying?
If you hadn't examined all the things in the apartment yet.
Well, Morinth can't comment on them now.
Let's go.
Oh, new clothes for Samara.
Yeah! Woo!
We just got so many Paragon points.
So if you choose to kill Samara, you grab her hands and she just says, "I see." Well, fuck.
Did you do it again?
Oh, there! I made it off!
Oh, shoot. Don't walk anywhere. Just fucking stay on the path.
Yep! Thank you. That's right, mate. Oh, that's not a thing. Never mind. I just want to check one last time for something expensive. Because I'm pretty sure I left an expensive thing for later here. It sure seems to be. Oh my god! I've never had it happen. I've never had something like this happen this many times before.
End is nigh.
I guess you're right, Frank. I better just get used to it. Alright. Should we tell Arya that our dirty work is done? You don't care.
What do you need? Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you...
Yeah,
That's a big assumption, Arya.
Yeah, but in this case, she's right. I mean, it's not like we had any other idea but Garrus for this one. Anything to say, Kelly? Ship enhancement. More fuel.
More fuel, more fuel.
Less likely to run out. I did, maid. We should probably talk to our sad murder mom.
Yep.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
I think you just did, lady.
It's not a feeling I can describe. So what about your feelings?
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You said that Morinth was a monster. But she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
You mean your other daughters?
Oh well, actually, yeah. She did say earlier
Ardat
that
Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that
There's
is
no
the root
genetic
of the stigma
test for
regarding
it.
Asari exclusive pairings. I don't know.
Well, I imagine that would be difficult. Considering stuff that they do. I don't know. Maybe?
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you. Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
Jesus, lady.
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high. We have a strong team and everyone is committed.
Bye.
I should go.
Of course.
Just staring at the bookshelves?
Just staring at this, this very impressive glue job of these 5 books. Just kinda hanging there. Strong books. That's how you know they're filled with good knowledge, Frank. Well. We don't have too much time left, so I'm not really sure what we should do. Dance? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dancing, dancing, yeah. Woo.
Dance, dance,
Shimmy and
shepherd.
shake. Shimmy and shake.
Shepherd motion.
Oh, whoops. That's right, Tuttle. Spin Lady. Savior of humanity. Woo! 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 Woo!
Yeah, she's gonna get a rotator cuff injury.
It's fine. It's a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do I ever? Yeah, yeah! Woo! Feed those fish! Yeah!
Dance party.
Dance party! The Wall of Chivos! Dang, I'm not a power gamer yet. Just an explorer, and a prospector, and an agent, and an operative, and an incineration specialist. And I'm merciless. And I'm a headhunter.
Yeah, what now?
I'm a head. See? Head hunter. Perform 30 headshot.
You like capping them. Yep.
I do. Ghost ship.
Some of these seem like these achievements seem a little bit like a gimme.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't think that that's true.
I mean, I suppose you could fuck up all those.
Me. Well then, we've had our dance party. We saved our friend from her daughter or something. It's probably important to her. And we found some dog tags and a helmet. We placed a monument. We really did it all. Except for everything else that needs to be done. Oh, also I kept finding places to float into the ceiling. That's fun. It's fun. And we fed the fish. You're right, Joe.
We did feed the fish.
Okay. Well, we solved the puzzle of the ceiling. That's right, Tuttle. What a puzzle it was. Thanks, Joe. Alright. I'll go ahead and call it there. Next time we'll probably be able to squeeze a few more missions in. Yeah. Gotta help Thane.
Yep,
Thane's my
gotta
friend.
help Thane.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.